And thank you so much for joining me. I'm meteorologist Eric Tallman with extended coverage on all of this winter weather that we actually have received. There's just a whole bunch of stuff that I wanted to talk about, but it's not going to be an hour discussion long. I'll do this as quickly as I can, so that way everybody can enjoy their day. I'm just trying to make sure that everyone's up to date as possible with the latest developments and safety and all that kind of stuff that is very important for everybody because I look out for everybody, especially when we have any kind of severe weather, and safety is most important. Um, so let's begin. So a lot of places, generally, I would have to say that, and it all depends on where you're at. Um, in Southeast Michigan, what we have experienced is that certain areas had gotten more snow than others. So if you're like way farther, like north of Detroit, there was actually a section that got between 5 to 7 inches of snow. So you equal that, it equals 12 inches of snow altogether on the ground. And that's what people are still digging out of is all of this piled snow. So it's gonna probably take everybody at least a couple days or whatever because uh we might even have a third day where there are no schools at all. So stay tuned for that. I really am going to say accurately, as long as the weather is the way it is, and then with these cold and dangerous temperatures going into action, schools aren't going to be open anyway. So make sure that you're watching the news channels for possible school closings uh, throughout the week. So it's going to be quite an adventure. I know we're on the second day of not going to school or day programs, that type of thing. So we're just going to have to sit back and relax until things kind of calm down. And I know it's hard, not able to go out, do this kind of stuff. I mean, what can you do? We just have to dig our way out of this snowy stuff. And we haven't had a snowstorm like this in quite a while. So unfortunately, we got our share of it. And we're going to say that this is the biggest major snowstorm that I have ever seen. And it was a good thing because I did live reports in that yesterday. So I kind of kept up with it, continue to track the weather situation, and we just had a ton of weather reports, a lot of alerts and everything. And I am still receiving that. It's just not as busy as it was yesterday. Yesterday was very, very extremely busy. So I'm going back and forth uh, from my tablet phone or whatever computer and checking for the latest updates. So, like I said, if you don't have to be outside in these very cold, dangerous temperatures and conditions, please remain at home in your house where it's warm. This is not the kind of weather that you should be out or standing in waiting for public transportation because this is going to be, temperatures are actually going to be that way um, and for a couple days, and I'll keep you posted on the temperature change and all that stuff. So with that, um, the wind chills are also a problem. Uh, I did see one that said wind chill temperatures between minus 30 to minus 35 or 40, something like that. I'll have to look at my models again and all of that and look over temperatures and wind chills. So just play it safe, everybody. If you don't have to go out and adventure in this stuff, please don't do that. If you're unable to shovel, have someone that is younger than you that's able to be outside for several hours at a time. Let those people shovel the snow for you. If you're elderly and you have health health risks such as emphysema, asthma, that type of thing, a breathing related problem, or other health conditions, that type of thing. Uh, Elderly people should not be outside at all. Basically, it should be the opposite, where we, uh, how can I say this? Um, Basically, do the right thing and check up on family members and the elderly and neighbors that you know. So I know everything is shoveled up, and we don't want to be stuck in the house and there's nothing to do. And so we just gotta deal with it, take it one day at a time. I mean, to be honest with you, I don't like it any more than anybody else does. Do I enjoy being stuck at home in the house? Of course not. I'd like to be outside exercising and stuff, but not in the wintertime. Not in the wintertime. It's not good to be outside exercising and stuff because it's too cold and everything. But in the spring, summer, and the fall, you'll have time to do that unless you want to go to a fitness center and pay membership or whatever it is to go to the gym or whatever. Sounds kind of cool, don't it? And so, but if you're going to be out, bundle up in layers, people. Make sure you've got the right winter gear on, a hat, a scarf, and all that stuff. And if you have breathing related problems, make sure that you have a scarf over your face to uh, protect you so you're not inhaling the cold air, because it does make it very difficult to breathe. And also, this is every year in the wintertime, we deal with uh, slips and falls and injuries. We deal with that too. That's another risk. And also, we deal with strokes and heart attacks every year, especially if older or elderly people try and shovel the snow by themselves. Do them a favor. Have someone younger do it for you, or if they've got a tractor or a snowblower, let them do it for you. Don't put your health at risk and go out there and shovel the snow. Because I know for one thing, I can't do that. Why? Because I have asthma. So I got to be really careful. So I'd be very limited to some of the things that I'm able to do. No, I can't be outside when it's cold like that. But they have people plowing the snow and they're doing it as fast as they can. So let's just enjoy being uh, grateful and being there for people that really need it. Show everybody how supportive and how caring you can be, and try and do them a favor back. If your neighbor or a friend or a family member that you know, or let's say it's a family member that you don't see all the time, and they live like outside of town or out of state or something like that, we're gonna just say, use it as an example, um, like around town or in the city, and let's say they're unable to get to the store, uh, try and try and do the best that you can and do them a favor if you're able to do it. Because maybe somebody might want a gallon of milk. And if there's a nearest gas station or a party store or whatever that's nearby, try and do them a favor. But if you're not able to, we all understand that it's very difficult for everybody to get out and stuff. I've heard people getting stuck in their driveways, ditches, and stuff like that. I've gotten a couple of responses in regards to that, so it's not really anything to laugh about. So it's just a wait and see type of thing. And this is usually the year when we get, accumulating snow. It would have been nice if we got it during the holidays, like at Christmas time, like Christmas Eve, Christmas Day, and New Year's. That would have been cool. But I don't really think we got any of that. I know we had the cold weather, but I don't remember it snowing out. So, and it's hard for me to remember if it was or not. And so, let me figure out something else. So, just remember one thing, that our safety comes first, and that's what matters most. So just, be careful if you're going to be out and about, and make sure that you bundle up and you're prepared. And if you're out driving and stuff, allow yourself extra time, and remember to slow down and reduce your speeds. And I'll have more updates and developments on the continuing winter coverage for Southeast Michigan. Are we going to get hit with another snowstorm such as the one that we got? I will look at the computer models and I will let you know if we've got anything big coming. But it does change, the models change, so I'll see how accurate it is right now. And I'll let you guys know. I'll write down the days when it comes up, and I'll find out the percentages, and then I'll start looking for the exact forecast. So I'll let you know what I find out in the 10-day forecast, and let you know a couple of days in advance of what's coming, and then we'll talk about some of that in the 10-day forecast. So I'm going to see what I can do everything all at one time today, and tell you what's to be expected in the 10-day forecast. I know for the next several days, we'll be dealing with very, very cold, dangerous temperatures, like below zero, and then wind chills. So it doesn't sound like it doesn't sound very fun or exciting. I don't really think it is. There's a lot of concern when people adventure out into the cold. So we'll be talking more about how, safety wise, we'll talk about safety in regards to winter weather, and we'll be talking about a whole bunch of other stuff. So kind of stay tuned throughout the day, and I'll have more developments as soon as I get them. I'm going to check right now and see if there's any latest breaking news developments, and just stay tuned and keep it here. I'll keep you guys posted throughout the day. And thank you so much for joining me for this update on Storms Decoded. We'll see you guys again at 2:45, 3 o'clock. Come back and join us then. Thank you. And just as a reminder, all comments are welcome as well. And you can even join me on the live chat, and you can chat with me during my live video. So feel free to comment and all of that. And if you want uh, more live updates, videos, and breaking news and all that, stay tuned for that. And I'll have much more coming up during the day. I'll have more Pacific times on the schedules and all of that. So thank you once again for joining us. More live coverage within the next half an hour. Thank you for watching. And this is meteorologist Eric Tallman with you this afternoon. Everybody have a good day and please be safe. Thank you.